All right, check this out. I told you I was going to have some stuff for you guys. Christmas time. Perfect gift for indoor or outdoor cook. You can get this for your wife. She'd love it. This is the MeatStick Mini called the Chef X, which has the quad sensors, wireless meat, the built-in extender, 650 feet. The original MeatStick, the little mini, would only go 6 feet. So if you had this in your oven in your house, you had to be within 6 feet. You couldn't be sitting in your living room and checking the temp on your phone. You would have to move close enough within the 6 feet. This will go 650 feet, 200 meters. I'm telling you, we're going to give this a workout. We're going to try it tonight. And you know what else you can do? You can deep fry with this. You can actually use the regular MeatStick in a deep fryer, but this mini, I'm telling you, it's going to be something pretty big. Even, like I said, even for your house, even in your kitchen, in your oven. I think you're going to love it. Sorry, I had to get that little plastic thing cut off of there so I can take it out of the box. And there you go. There's your suggestions. I have a few of these. So we're going to have to get some batteries in here. It does not come with the batteries. It looks like it takes 2 AA's. So let me get those in there. We'll let this charge for about 4 hours and we'll use it. That's the MeatStick Chef X right there. Chef X. That's the mini. And just for comparison, this is the MeatStick 4X. There's the difference in the size right there. It has the what do they call it? The quad sensors. You know, you have your ambient temp, and then you have a sensor here, here, and here. You know, MeatStick just keeps getting better and better, and now they improved on their mini. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a workout tonight. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. Today, as you saw in the title, I'm going to deep fry a T-bone steak. I've had it dry brining for about 3 or 4 hours, just with some kosher salt on it. I'm going to use the VEVOR dual tank deep fryer. We're going to deep fry a T-bone. Don't be scared. I've already made this before. And we're going to try out that new little MeatStick Chef X in here in the deep fryer. So I want to do a little something else to this steak. So let's go do that before we get it in the deep fryer. Like I said, I'm going to be using that MeatStick Mini Chef X. But before I get going on this steak, I do want to wipe off some of that salt, dry brine that's been on there. Any excess? I'm going to use Meat Church Texas sugar on here. And yeah, Texas sugar on a steak. You know why I'm going to use a sugar? Because the sugar that's in this, it's not too sugary. It's not too sweet. But what it will do is it'll form a crust as soon as it hits that deep fryer. So I'm going to go kind of heavy because I want it to crust. I want it to give it that nice sugary crust, and it won't be sweet, trust me. Okay, let's pat that down. Both sides. Like I said, another nice coating because this is going to set for about 5 to 10 minutes while the deep fryer heats up. So with the MeatStick Mini Chef X, like I said, this thing will reach 650 feet instead of the 6 feet out of your oven that normally would. And just in comparison, this is a regular meat stick, and there's the size difference. You know, this, you can put this in a deep fryer. And you can put the bigger ones, you can put the MeatStick X in one as well, but a lot of times when you're deep frying, you want the smaller meat stick in there. And also, like I said, great for baking in the oven. I'll use it again. We'll use it in like a toaster oven. Just very versatile. And all right, so the VEVOR dual temp, I'm going to turn this up. So once this is hot, the red light will go off and we'll be ready to put it in the oil. I do have the oil in there. And I'm not going to use the basket because my steak is like bigger than the basket. So we're just going to let it float in there and do its thing. To go along with my steak, I grew these potatoes out in my backyard. These are just the smaller ones. They're not very big. This was from a russet. I have some longer ones that I'm kind of saving because I want to make French fries out of. So what I'm going to make out of these are steak fries. So basically all I'm going to do is cut them in half. Cut them in quarters, and then cut them in eighths. And that will make our steak fries. Okay, my oil has come up the temp, and I'm going to show a side-by-side of the MeatStick app. The meat is currently at 50 degrees, and I'm just going to set this in here, and we can just watch that temperature go up on the MeatStick. Saw that hit 125. I'm going to take this steak out. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to set it on this baking rack and set it over a plate. Put a piece of foil over it and let it rest. It should come up to, you know, at least 128, 130. Who knows? We'll find out. I still have it on my meat stick. It's still in there. But for right now, I've got my potato wedges ready. We're just going to drop them in. They're probably going to take, I don't know, 7 to 10 minutes, I'd imagine. So we'll be back when those are done. These have been going about 9 minutes. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to put them over here on a cooling rack. And while they're on the cooling rack, fresh out of the hot oil, I'm going to use some Meat Church barbecue rub. We're going to stick with the Meat Church. You can put salt, pepper, whatever you want to put on these at this point. I just thought some Meat Church barbecue rub would be good. And I'm also going to put a little bit of my smoked salt on there. Okay. All right, while those cool off, we can check out our steak. I tell you, my meat stick is telling me this steak is up to 150 degrees, so I am hoping like crazy that that's not the case. If it is, well, then it kept cooking quite a bit more. The last time I did one, I left it in there 6 or 7 minutes. This thing was only in there for like, what, 5 minutes? 4 or 5 minutes? All right, so let's cut into this baby. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. Let me just cut it right here. Okay, look at that. That's about a medium. Not as rare as I wanted. At least it doesn't look like it's 156. So, yeah, I'm not sure about what if the meat stick was affected by the foil. Well, actually it is, because you can't put foil over the meat stick. So anyway, there we go. We're going to do a taste test of this and wrap this up. Look at that. Oh my. Okay, there you go. A deep fried T-bone steak. I know you probably think I'm crazy for doing that. It looks like it came out pretty darn good. It is a medium, but you know what? The last one I made came out even a little more done than that. It was still very delicious. Still very tender. The VEVOR dual take. If you got one of these yet, I'm telling you, we're going to cook together. If you got one, give these a try, because they're really good. Got a little bit of the fat there on the edge. Pretty good stuff. The fried fat is good. The Texas sugar, don't be afraid because it says sugar. It gives it an incredible taste. I dry brined it for 3 or 4 hours. I don't remember how long it was, but yeah, deep fried T-bone. Oh, let me try the steak fries. I'll tell you what, you don't get steak fries any fresher than this, right out of the garden. I just picked them a couple of days ago. Oh man. Steak and potatoes. All right, get you a deep fryer. I'll put a link below. I do believe it's still just over $100 if you go to the link and use that VEVOR 5 discount code. Anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy this steak and potatoes, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. You know I'm gonna be doing more cooks on this deep fryer.